Hey guys, welcome to NotAShowYet. I'm Bryan. I'm here with my friend Silas.
What's up?
He has his own channel called Living Legacy. We'll put all of that info here, but we're going to play Furi. And now I tried playing this, and I'm horrible. So I brought him, who has beaten the game, to come play it for us.
I have. It gets pretty difficult, so I understand.
So we were thinking about doing the higher difficulty, but we're on my account at my place, so we have to do the normal. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's still pretty difficult, just being on the recommended difficulty.
Alright, let's do this.
I mean, the story's good, though. I like the story.
It's really minimalist of the story, right? It's like in between bosses.
Yeah, but like the narrative of it all is pretty interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, this game is entirely comprised of boss fights, then a 2-minute walk to the next boss fight.
Yeah, pretty much. All you have to do is like tap X and he just automatically walks to the boss.
You just tap X?
Yeah,
I manually move my guy with the stick.
I did at first too, but then I realized that there's no collectibles or anything, so I just tapped X and just walked.
I didn't know that was an option. That's us.
And now you're nothing.
Also, if you tap triangle on the map, you light up your armor, and it gives you a trophy.
I wonder if I have that.
I am
You might.
your future. An eternity of slow, painful
I also haven't played in a
deaths.
while, so it's gonna be a new.
He's setting up the excuses early, folks.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the first boss right there. He keeps punching us, so naturally he's the bad
I'm not
guy.
going anywhere. I'm staying right here with you.
And unfortunately, he's like the easiest of them all.
Nod your head. It's time to go.
This Cheshire cat.
See what they did to you?
He messed me up.
Pull yourself together. Get out of prison.
Who are you? So Silas has beaten the game, so he knows the story, but I don't yet. So I'm very invested in figuring out who the fuck this guy is.
Fight
And I
for
won't
your
give you any
freedom.
spoilers, so.
Don't you do it.
I think this was made by some of the same creators that made Afro Samurai,
The jailer
and that's why his
That would explain so much. God.
his design is very.
Yeah, his hair is the same
Yeah.
flowing. Let's actually read the manga of Afro Samurai. That's all over the place, like
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So I just tapped X and he's walking by himself.
This is horseshit, man.
I think you already got that trophy for lighting up the armor, so.
Well, I have trophy notifications off. I should.
Oh,
anyway.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. You don't want people messaging us. And I can pretend like that's the reason I don't get messages from people.
Every step you've taken from that cell, I'll make you regret.
It kind of sucks that he is a weak boss, because he's a really cool design.
He's a really cool design,
You'll never escape.
but like I think my favorite boss was probably like the 5th boss, I want to say.
I don't know if he was the 5th or the 4th. He was that knight guy.
Yeah, I think he was the 5th.
So the very first time I saw this game, I was over at Silas's, and he was fighting the 4th or 5th boss, this knight guy. God, he was cool. I liked everything about him.
Kind of gave me some trouble too, though.
Excellent choice.
All right.
Just everything about that fight just is what got me excited for this game. I know it was a minimum bullet
And they
hell
kinda
compared to the
just-
other bosses, but
They just put you into it. They don't even give you anything to go off of.
yeah, just figure it out. And that's what I love about this game. It's so
Yeah.
fun. Brutal.
And like, I'm not one for a bullet hell, but
Yeah, I don't usually like bullet hell games either. They're usually very boring to me.
nice. And then that's like a perfect parry. And I realized later on in the game you can charge your attack.
I remember the moment you realized that. I was there.
I was like, that would have been so much easier.
So I can hurt you real bad.
Oh, okay.
For Hero Justice, this guy's pretty sadistic.
He is very dark.
I mean, how evil can our guy be? He has the eyes of a puppy. He really does. The main character, he has like the most sympathetic eyes. He just looks so sad all the time. Here we go. Let him punch you. They tell you at the beginning about it, and neither of us realized it until the
Yeah,
fourth
they
boss.
tell you at the beginning of how to charge.
Oh
slash,
my
and
god.
I never did it. I was always like, I just gotta hit him. And I guess they're just gonna let
I
me.
like how he's waiting. This is definitely a tutorial.
Yeah. Okay, so they want me to charge slash.
Yeah. No, their answer is acceptable.
I think after a little bit, he's like, alright, no more bullshit. I'm just gonna keep going.
So this is the only boss I've fought and beaten myself because I wanted to wait for Silas to do this series with him before I played anymore. And the last bit was the only real trouble I had with him, the very last round.
Yeah.
Where he goes full bullet hell.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first fought him, I actually died a couple times.
I did the first time I ran into that round because I was not ready for that.
Well, like, I'm not used to games like this, but like this game just caught my eye and thought it was really cool.
Everything about this game is really fun. Colors are great, it looks amazing, the sound's great. Feels great with the controls.
And the music, like, it gets you into the moment.
It's very Dark Souls and you never feel like it's not your fault you died. Doesn't mean you're not mad about it.
Right.
You don't feel like the game cheated you out of shit.
I'm gonna teach you some real pain.
And he's gonna do something.
It's gonna give you a hug.
Here he goes. And then, like, out of some shots, there will be some health pickup,
I always thought
which
it was
is
funny they shot
very
health at you.
useful in other boss fights, because sometimes you just need some amp or some health. And, like, health is very important when you go into one of these. Otherwise, you have to start the round over.
I love that when you parry, you get some health back. That's why you light up green. So
Right.
you know you're healing. It's a video game equivalent to anything.
Ah, I missed.
I know I should be talking more, but this is just exciting.
Right.
Need to look you up again.
You get very into it.
Shit. Oh, god damn.
I got him. Oh.
I know we already talked about like the Afro Samurai guys being related to this, but God, it feels so anime in the best way. It just reminds me of like watching Dragon Ball Z as a kid and getting super stuck into the fight.
Right. Speaking of Dragon Ball Z, I've actually been thinking about rewatching like everything and buying the whole seasons.
I know Quentin and I have already talked about it enough in every Dragon Ball Z game we play. But God, Dragon Ball Z is
Tenkaichi 3 was always my favorite.
my favorite as like a fighting game has always been Budokai 3. It is just the best as like an actual fighting game.
Yeah.
Fairness, it has the most complex controls. Like, it has the most. Everything about it feels the best compared to the other games.
Yeah.
But Tenkaichi was super cool because it was the first time it felt open, like the way it is now in
And it had
Xenoverse.
so many characters, and like most DBZ games nowadays don't actually have any like.
I know, I was so pissed
big of a
when the
roster.
first Xenoverse came out and it's just first and final form Frieza.
Yeah, like, what is that?
Where am I gonna get my alien fix if I can't fight third form Frieza?
Right. I don't.
Like you're in the mix of
Yeah.
fuck this shit.
Sometimes you just gotta focus.
Oh god, I can't imagine what's gonna happen to the later bosses. Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
I actually had an argument about Jade. I was like, she was talking about how she wanted to rewatch the whole series too, and I was just like,
Yeah.
it's not that easy to sit through Dragon Ball Z.
It's not, because a lot of it is a lot of filler.
No, I mean, like, even the filler isn't as bad as just how stretched out the scenes are
Yeah.
as an anime compared to the manga. Because, oh god. The argument was, I told her, like, Dragon Ball, the original series, is much easier to watch than Dragon Ball Z because it has a lot of comedy in it.
Right.
And Dragon Ball Z is what it is for the time, and you got excited with every episode. But binge watching it is kind of hard to do.
Right.
Whenever I go back and watch Dragon Ball Z, I always watch in seconds. Like, oh, I really want to watch the Gohan versus Cell fight.
Right.
Or whatever little bit of a saga. I sit down and watch it all. I can't do that.
I think I've always wanted to rewatch the Boo saga. I think the fusions are just really cool.
Yeah, it's really funny how Akira Toriyama's way of dealing with powers, because the very first deal was weighted clothing was the first way of making a person stronger. And you go to the next row, man, those are indestructible. That's what got to me.
Alright, so right here is
Where it got
difficult
hard.
because he's got all this
Shit.
stuff and pretty
Doesn't
much
end.
right.
Yeah,
You wanna,
There it goes. Now it's ending. Never mind, I'm done.
it ends. It's just.
There you go.
Alright, I think this is the last.
Yep. Finish him.
Oh.
Cutting it close there.
I know.
Stop scaring me, man.
There, now I can hit him.
Ooh, someone's
There we
gonna
go.
die.
He's dead.
Just hold the controller and pride. I did it.
I got
still
it.
got those moves. I would love it if we accidentally clicked on the easy difficulty and didn't know, and everyone's just
Crap.
watching like, why are they so proud of
They're
themselves?
so good. Oh wait, they're uneasy. Some cape clips right there.
Ooh,
Just kill him.
why kill them when you can put them in your prison?
Will be broken. You will go back to your cell.
Ooh,
We'll see about
dear.
that.
You robot.
Bravo! Excellent! What a thrill! Not your first time, right? Anyway,
Don't just ask
good
somebody
news
if it was their first time.
It's like, ah, you killed people before, I can tell.
News?
No, I mean, you just don't go up to
There's
somebody and you're
more.
like,
I
you're not a
know.
virgin, right? That's so
But
messed
don't
up.
worry, I know them. I can help. Believe me, what's waiting at the end of all this is so worth the trouble. You and me,
Don't believe him.
we're in the same boat now. Now let's get the hell out of here.
You helped him, he helps you.
He disturbs me.
You guys are like in a bonded.
Alright, next time, not a show yet.
Lies a
Second
free
boss. It'll like.